Yo, what's up? Alright, so as you guys can see, we are in this setup right here. And let's see what happens. I mean, this looks pretty nice to me. I'm not even gonna lie with you, right? Pretty obvious, pretty nice. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, who knows if this hits or not, right? Like, I don't know. I'm guessing it will, though, you know? I'm giving my best guess. But what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Um, but what does that mean, right? All right, boys. So where are we targeting? I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I target all the way up there. I think that's a little too OD. I think I'm gonna do like this. Yeah, I think this. What? Where's break even going? Break even at that high? Break even at this first high. Yeah, break even at this. Yeah, I like this. I like this. It's a good setup. This is a predicted low as well. I don't think it's going lower. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but I'm vibing here. I'm just chilling. After it ends, I'll give you the analysis. All right. All right. Oh, we have. Oh shoot. We have. Guys, we have a bearish SMT. I just realized. I don't know how much that's gonna affect our trade here, but we low-key do have a bearish SMT here. Oh no. Oh no, that is not good. Yikes, that is not very good, guys. I don't know. But there is a bearish SMT right here. You know, there is a bearish SMT right here. I'm not even gonna lie, bros. Yeah. Again, don't know how much that's gonna affect our position here, but that might not be the best news for us. It might not be the absolute best for us. Because we have a bullish one, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, sure, we have a bearish, but we also have a stronger bullish one, though. You know? I think longs definitely make sense. Like, I'm like, my long bias is very set, right? Like, I think longs make the most sense here. I'm trying to think where do I catch the best entry, right? I mean, I saw this invert. I mean, it literally inversed the gap, right? It literally inversed the gap and gave us a breakup structure on the whatever. And then my 5-minute confluence was, I guess, this like SMT, right? And then on top of that, we had equilibrium of this to this hitting. And then on top of that, we had a 1-minute SMT and then a 1-minute breakup structure. Like, bro, only problem is that like ES is in a downtrend, yes, but then if I waited for ES to go in an uptrend, bro, I would enter somewhere all the way up here. Like, that's the thing. Like, I can't wait for everything because then I'm not gonna find an entry. You know, that's how everything happens. The TP will have hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know, like, nah, bearish does not make sense. So I mean, for bullish, this is probably the best entry. I'm not gonna lie with you. No, and then okay, maybe like taking it on ES is the better position here because it's higher up, and then I would just wait for a break there, but I don't know. I mean, yes, on ES it is bearish. Price is bearish. But I mean, yeah, I waited for the retrace and then the move higher. Not looking the best here, but it's fine. It's whatever. I think it's gonna go higher from here. Yeah, it's whatever. I think that low should hold pretty strongly because, like, I don't see, like, remember it's a protected low. We have a 1-minute SMT on it. So if price would want to go higher, that would be the lowest point there. So I'm gonna cut if there's anything important that happens. So we low-key kind of made it out of the negative zone, and now we're a little positive, but you never know what price can do. Like, you never know how much it bounces up and down and stuff. It's like, are we even gonna see right there? It moves so fast. Like, don't, like, I said it, stop loss, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, I like to overthink when I'm in trades and stuff, but I said it. TP, stop loss, entry, done. Just you watch it, and all you do is you manage it properly. And the only managing I gotta do is simply stop loss to break even, for the most part. That's it, right? It's that simple. Like, I'm looking at this. Look, this looks really clean to me. This looks really clean to me. So, I will cut when something else happens. So, about that, look, I don't know. To be fair, it hasn't hit anything, but this is where it's at right now. Let's see what happens. I'll just keep cutting here. We're getting pretty aggressive legs here lower. I mean, ES is still holding up pretty good. It's actually now more bullish, actually, ES. And yeah, and then Nasdaq is. It's making it. It's you know what I'm saying. It's making it out there, but. I posted my phone. I forgot to do it. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. I moved my stop loss to this low down here, because I think it is a Can it hold? Okay, wait. Come on. I need us to get a little bit like safer, in a safer zone, in a safer area, and then I'll explain it. Or if it just talks me out, it just talks me out. But full transparency. Okay, so I moved it down there because I was thinking this is a 5-minute low. We might want to come down, manipulate below these lows, and that then in turn this would be our like lowest point, and ultimately because here I think it was a little bit too tight, and I think that like having a little bit wider under like on the 5-minute fair value gap, that makes sense, because if it goes lower, okay, if it goes lower than that, I don't want to be in a trade. But just in case something like that could happen. So if this cannot hold and go higher, then I'm going to move my stops to this low here. But come on, man, bro. What is going on here? No, bro. What is... Sorry, you can't even hear me. Wow, I didn't even put it there. Bro, what is going on? Don't. Yo, if this holds. Alright. GG's boys, GG's boys, GG's boys. But yeah, no. Overall, this was a very good trade in my opinion. And so the thought process behind it was essentially how once the market opened, we went down, swept out this. We took out London lows and this 1 hour liquidity point here, which is pretty key and strong like draw on the liquidity, because below that there's like nothing else. And then in doing so, we probably also filled. We also further filled. Fair value gap something. We tapped into equilibrium by doing so, of the range, and so I was like, okay, now I'm gonna be bullish. Also, we made a bullish SMT on the high time frames, and then from there I was just waiting for an entry. So once I was pretty positive that I'm gonna be bullish. Let's see, price goes up here. It closes above 79 percentile of this range here, and then I'm waiting for like a retrace or a confluence, and I get the retrace right here. The retrace on the other index had given me equilibrium, even though it didn't break above inverse fair value gap. It gave me equilibrium, and I used that as a strong point there. And so then I went on the 1 minute. I saw even higher confluence because an SMT, and then a break of structure. I entered right there, and then I was targeting all this, right? I think this is pretty strong. I think longs are still going to play out. So I'm trying to see maybe if I got like just stop rated or something here. But yeah, I'm not gonna take another setup here. That was it, That's it for the day. Overall, I still think it could go hit. If it does, then moving forward, what I need to just fix is, when I see a break on this index, I need to wait for a retrace on this one and not the opposite one. And by doing so, I would have seen like, hey, I guess price came down here. It gave us a 5-minute SMT, right? Which, can count as a confluence instead of a 1 hour SMT. And, I should have just, I guess waited for this 5-minute manipulation. And then from there, this, and then, take it higher. So yeah, that'll be it. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, but it's all good. Loss is, part of it. But all that matters is, that I took a very good loss. I learned my lesson. All good, all right? So yeah, thank you guys for watching.